Hi everyone, welcome back to Jedidragoon Makes. I'm Jennifer. This is a podcast about knitting, crochet, and anything else I do. Sorry for being gone so long. I've been adjusting to the hubby's new schedule, so that's kind of difficult for me because he's here home during the day most of the time. Today he's not. He's had to go in early, so new job is going good for him. So I'm trying to adjust to that. I'm trying to just stuff, normal stuff. And then last week I was exhausted, but that has to do more with PMS than anything. So I just get like that during that time. So I was exhausted, so I didn't do a video. And I'm drinking coffee out of my World of Warcraft social distancing since 2004 mug. It's Bones Coffee, Salty Siren, with just some sugar and some plain creamer, unsweetened creamer in it. So, welcome back, everyone. Welcome to all my new viewers. Welcome to all my returning viewers. Hi, Kathy and Debbie, since you two like to watch these videos. And for that. So, thank you all for coming back. Usually I start off with my W.I.P.s and F.O.s, but today I'm going to start off with a new purchase because you'll be seeing them as I show my stuff. But I kind of went and bought some crochet hooks. I know I've always said I just use pretty much the boy crochet hooks and that, but I decided I'd give them a try. I wanted to spend money, let's be honest. So I went out on it. I was watching Jennifer on Sim and Stitches, her podcast, and she was talking about some crochet hooks on Amazon. So I went looking. That was a mistake. And so I got 3 different brands here. One you have heard of, probably. So don't roll off the table. So these are W.I.P.s crochet hooks. This is a size K crochet hook. And it works really good. It's okay. I don't mind it. The head's a little sharp and it kind of gets snagged on my yarn when I'm working with it. This one is correct gauge and size. So it's been working out really good. It worked out perfectly for me. I just don't enjoy the head that much, so it keeps kind of snagging. I got a little better after I took some baby lotion and ran it over it, and then took some waxed dental floss and ran it over the head, and that helped a lot. But yeah, it's still it kind of catches on the yarn. It's kind of sharp. And then I got one of these. This is a W.I.P.s too. It's a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, so it's a E crochet hook. I think the gauge is off on this because the project I was working on it with, I started off using a 3.5 because I wanted a smaller, tighter stitch. And when I stopped using this and switched to a different crochet hook, I went up to a size H. So the gauge is off on this. I don't know if it's me or the crochet hook, but the gauge is off on it. So that's this. And the first one I ordered was by a company called IT. And I ordered actually a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. And they sent me a 4.5, but that's turned out working out pretty good. And I love this crochet hook. As you can see, it's blue, dark bluey, and I don't know if the camera's picking up, but there are sparkles in there, and the backside is like this red and white swirl. So that's this crochet hook, and this is what the head looks like. So, sorry. So that's how the head looks. And I love this thing. It works great. I can crochet with it. I don't get my arm pain, which is very nice because I get like elbow pain right here when I'm crocheting. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how I crochet, but I'll get that. And I don't get that with this, especially if I'm working with like really small yarn because I grip my crochet hook so tight that my arm hurts. So I don't grip this as tight. So it really does help. And this was like, these were $11.95 or 96 something on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description below. And this was $22.96 with free shipping with Prime. So I got that one. And then I ordered this one, which is a size 6mm, so a J hook. And that's what that hook head looks like. And yeah, it's kind of that blue, gray blue color with sparkles in, and then the backside is like the swirled pink and stuff. So this is a really good crochet hook too. I really like this too. So it works out really well for me too. I haven't used it on too much. I started using this on one project, and then I've switched up a crochet hook size just because I wanted to. And then while I was on there, I decided I need to get some crochet hooks just for a reference of standard for those type of crochet hooks. And I found out you can buy Furls crochet hooks on Amazon. So that's not the first one I bought. So I bought, I'm not sure what color this is. It's black and white. And it's a size I crochet hook. It's a 5.5mm. And these are really nice also. It's about on par with this. These were like $24 on Amazon, plus you had to pay sales tax and $4.96 shipping, so it's about $30. So that's this one. And the head looks like that. It's very similar to the other ones. It doesn't snag on yarn. It's working great for me. I love this thing. Like I said, it helps with my elbow pain, which I really don't understand how squeezing this too tight makes my elbow ache right in here. So, but it helps. I haven't had wrist pain or elbow pain from this, so I got that one. And the K crochet hook is working. I finished the project, but it was kind of annoying me, so I went ahead and went on Furls, and this is, I think they're like Andromeda or Galaxy, or it's a purple one. It's like that similar blue gray color with the sparkles, and then this is what the head looks like. It looks more purple in the picture, but this is what I got, so I'm pretty happy with it. Looks similar to the other two. And just so in case anybody wants to see what the head looks like. And I'm loving this thing. I'm using it on a project. It's working great. I'm going really fast. So I'm very happy with these hooks. I'll leave the links in the description below where you can find them on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links on Amazon. I'll just leave you links. So, now let's get into finished objects, because I have finished some stuff. One of the reasons I didn't podcast one week was because I didn't really do anything except play Minecraft with my husband. So, and yeah, I didn't get diddly crap done that week. I still working on getting house clean. But I made make sure this is turned the right way. Yeah, I think so. This is a rug. I just made a rug. This rug, okay, let me lower that because I can't see. Okay, this rug is made out of some 1970s rug yarn somebody gave me. Because they gave me like 4 or 5, or actually I think it's close. How many colors is it in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 2 more in there. So 11 skeins of this rug yarn. And I was cleaning my bedroom. I found it, and I was like, "What? I need to do something with this," because I was trying to get all my yarn put back away in the one room. I was like, "What am I going to do with this? I want to get this out of my stash because it's really rough. It's also a number 5 bulky weight, or some of it was. Some of it was actually, I think, supposed to be used for needlepoint, but I just used it for this. So the gauge wasn't quite accurate. So I had some Bernat Pop in there, and so I just took the Bernat Pop and held it double with the uh um yeah, I just held it double with the rug yarn, and I just crocheted a flat circle. I know how to make circles. That's how I start my hats, so I just kept doing increasing circles so it would lay flat. The edge curls up a little bit. I might wash this, see if it flattens out in that. It probably will. But yeah, it turned out really pretty. I've had this in the living room on the floor. The kids like it. Don't know. I think a cat likes it too, but yeah, this is my big scrappy rug yarn, big scrappy rug. I might make another one of these actually because I really did enjoy this. Um, but yeah, that's my rug. It can go on the floor. That's where it's been living. So, and then see if I can find it. It's at the bottom. And then I wanted to make a summer hat. And I wanted to design a summer hat. I don't know why, but I wanted to. So I should get Bonnie, but I don't feel like getting up, and she's on top of the cabinet. So I made a summer hat. That's how the top looks. I might do the increases different if I write the pattern up. It depends on whether you guys want me to write this up or not. It's just a simple, like, granny stitch, and then I added some peacock crochet things in there because I was going to try and make it like that, and it didn't work. So I added a rib bottom, and here, I'll take this off and show you. Ignore my hair. It's a mess. I'm sorry. That's why I wear a hat. And this is, actually, I haven't tried this on yet. This is what it looks like. It's my husband's like, it has a lot of holes. I'm like, it's for summer, uh, not for winter wear. He's like, oh, okay. I don't know. It sounded good. So yeah. And if anybody's curious, this is the Bag O' Day chocolate bonbon beanie hat. I've only made one. I love the pattern, but I've only made one of them so far. Yeah, so that's this hat. Uh, it fits good. It worked up good. I kind of remember what I did, so I could probably recreate it pretty easily. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. It's just something I whipped up one night because I didn't want to do anything except make a hat, and I was getting frustrated. This is made out of Red Heart ombre yarn. I made a sweater out of this, and I still have a bunch of it because for some reason sweater patterns tell you to buy more yarn than you need. Or at least all the ones I make do. And then this weekend for Easter, we went down to see my mom and dad. That'll be a whole story at the end. And so I need to take some stuff with me to work on. So I decided my mother-in-law a while back, when you saw me do my Ollie's yarn haul, she wanted me to get some yarn and make her a poncho. So I finally got around to finishing up the poncho. I haven't had coffee yet, so I'll probably be drinking that this whole episode. I got up, got kids off school, and went back to bed. But anyway, she wanted me to make her a poncho. So she picked up at Ollie's some Red Heart Hoogie, whatever, the HYGGE yarn. I was in this deep teal color with these blue sparkles. And so I made the Jada and Stitches poncho and for her because she wanted just a simple solid, and I found that. So here, I'll put it on so you can see what it looks like. It's not quite as long as she made it, but I think it'll work out good. And my mother-in-law is shorter than me, so I gotta keep that in consideration. But yeah, I kind of want to make one for myself now, but I want to make it out of she has it so you can make it out of a bulky weight yarn. I have some homespun I would like to make it out of because I love homespun. I know that's kind of a a divisive thing, but you know. So yeah, this is Jada and Stitch's poncho. Actually, she put fringe on it. I'm not putting fringe on it. I hate fringe. It's a personal thing. I don't like fringe. I can do it. I just don't like it. So this is the Jada. I only used like 1.5 skeins, and my mother-in-law had me get her 3. So I don't know. I may make a hat and cowl to go with this for her. But yeah, that's a fun project. I worked on that all weekend. I was getting really bored because it's all double crochet and increases. So I get bored after a while of that kind of stuff. But I was on a car trip and I was trying to talk, so I had to have something. Okay, now we'll go works in progress. Oh, so a couple things I worked on because when I don't feel like doing anything, I make granny squares. And I made some well, I started doing this mitered square knit scrap blanket, and I'm just not enjoying it, so I'm going to frog the squares and turn them into granny squares. So I started by using some scrap yarn, making some uh, like little fingering weight granny squares. They're 8 rounds, and I edged. Well, there's the colored part is 7 rounds, and I edged these in some white sock yarn I ordered. It's Patton's Croy sock yarn that's like undyed. So there's that one. These are this is Lolo did it Dobby socks, and this is her Professor Plum colorway. I only know that because I made my socks out. I made my socks out of this. And then this one this is some yarn I got from Hobium when I did my first Hobium yarn haul, and it's like a bunch of blues, oranges, and stuff. This is all one color, so it's a self-striping yarn. So, and it's also edged in white. And then I have this. This is this I got from a Mary Maxim mystery sock yarn package. I don't know what it is. It's kind of rough. I made a pair of loom knit socks with it when I was first starting to get back into crochet and knitting. And then this is Lolo Did It Hippo for Mother's Day. And this is the white outside. And here's more of that Hippo for Mother's Day. And then this is a bright pink Lolo Did It. I got to go with it. I made my mom a pair of socks out of this. And this is a white outline. And this is some Christmas yarn that I made mom a pair of socks out of. It's this is Desert Vista Dye Works and her sparkle base. And this is just some random green yarn, fingering weight yarn I got in a Jimmy Beans wool thing. And so I paired that with that, and that's some white. And this is like a little mini from a Hobie thing I ordered. It's on my channel. It's around at Christmas time, so. And then this is some yarn I got in a November it's some Instagram thing where people get on and get your yarn wishes granted in November. And this is I asked for some minis for like scrap gans and stuff, and so this is one somebody sent me. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty, and it has a white edge. So yeah, I've started doing those. My husband's like, "How big are you going to make that?" I don't know. I'm just going to work on it and see how many I get. And then I started working on my other one. My other sorry, my allergies are acting up. I love those spring allergies. So I started working on my granny square game Afghan, my scrap gan. So right now I'm not doing the granny square game. I'm just making granny squares. So I did this one. This is some yarn somebody gave me. I have no idea what it is. I know it's Red Heart by the feel, but that's all. I think it's Red Heart. Yeah, I think it's Red Heart. So they gave me that. So I made that square. I haven't edged these in black yet. I did weave in the ends, but I haven't got them edged in black. So there's that one. And then this is another one. I made a pair of socks out of this yarn. This is ice yarns. So I don't know what it's called. I wish I could remember because I would love to get some more. But and then here's another one. This is also Red Heart. This is the start of a Granny Square game, and yeah. And then here's another one. And this is actually, I don't know if it's picking it up. It looks like it's all one color, but this is a Bernat Pop. And some Red Heart. So just simple granny squares because I wasn't feeling it. And like I said, those are quick, easy, and I need like 80 or 90 of them. So I don't know how many I'm up to, actually. Might make some more. And then after I finished up the poncho, I started working on my Summer Breeze tank top. And this is the cake. This is the 1,000-yard cake that I showed you. This is how much I've used up since you last saw it. I'm using, oh, yep, nope. Note to self, if you get crochet hooks that are like this, get different colors. Just FYI, it makes it easier. Because these all look very similar when they're sitting in a mason jar. So I start off using, like I said, I started off using this hook, which is the 3.5. Before that, I was using one of my Clover 3.5 millimeter crochet hooks, which is a lot tighter and smaller gauge. So, and started working on it. And after I got home, I started using this one and realized it was the same gauge. So, and also it worked better. So, this is this the front or back? Okay, this is the front. This is my Summer Breeze tank. It should be done by next podcast, whenever that is. I've been just kind of concentrating on working on this because the colors have been changing and it's been real enjoyable to watch the colors change because it goes from this really light pink, which, as you can tell, light pink is not my color. But it should be fine. People think it looks good on me. But like I said, this isn't my color up here. I wish I had started with the outside, but I was going with the pull tab. So it starts off. And the Summer Breeze tank is a crochet tutorial by Stitches. Yeah, so it starts off with light pink and then it goes to darker and darker and darker color. And then it's gone into this red color. And as you can tell, it's going to go into this deep purple. I'm just crocheting until I use this up. It's actually long enough, but I want to make sure it's pretty long enough in case it does get tossed into the washing machine and shrinks. Hopefully it won't do that because my husband's been asking me if stuff goes into the washer or not. So this is not going to go in the washer. But yeah, this is my favorite tank top pattern. I love them. They look good on me. The only one I have a little issue with is my Lorena one because I didn't make it quite long enough, but it still looks good. And I have tank tops and stuff I can wear under it, so yeah. And I don't know why, but this is just really appealing to me. The cake is holding up. I can sit it down. Let me show you. I can sit down like this, and it still has a hole in it. And it's still holding up. It's not tangling. That's usually my pet peeve about starting from the center. I like to pull from the outside because otherwise the thing collapses and then I end up with yarn barf and it's like... And last night I decided I'd work on this. This is my Dahlia top. This is also a tutorial by Stitches. I'll leave a link in the description below. Hers, she made flat in the back. I didn't like that, so I added a... Where is it? I went ahead and added See if I can do this. I added a, so this side and this side have a point. So I changed it a bit because I didn't like the flat back and I wanted a point. And as you can tell, these are my colors, the dark purples and stuff. So I've been working on this. It should be getting close. I think I only need one more row maybe. But yeah, it's going to, it could also be a poncho, to tell the truth. But yeah, it's going to connect under here and that. I'm just still increasing so it gets long enough to connect. If I wanted to, I could probably just connect it under the arms right now and do it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it get longer. But yeah, I'm excited for this to be done. Hopefully I have enough yarn for this. If not, I have a, yeah, once again, I'm messing this up. It'll work out once I get it all sewn together or crocheted together and start working in the round. But yeah, this is the Dahlia top by Cinnamon Stitches. I'm using a Caron Crystal Cake in the color, I'm thinking it was Twilight. I've misplaced the ball band again, as you can tell. But it goes from like this really, this is showing up more blue, but it's really dark purple, light purple, and it's, yeah, it's really pretty colors. Yeah, my lighting's not good. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. As it gets nicer, I might try doing this outside, but if I get attacked by bees, you'll be seeing my butt inside. Watch some of those videos. Those are the fun ones. If you see me doing a crochet video outside, there's usually involved one point me staring around like there is a bee and panicking. So, that's all my WIPs or stuff I'm currently working on. I'm just trying to finish up some stuff because I had so much started that I'm just trying to finish stuff up before I start new stuff, but that'll probably last. That probably will go out the window because I'm feeling better and I want to start stuff. Usually when I'm feeling worse is when I have startitis, and then once I start feeling better, I'm like, oh crap. So, update on everything that's been going on. Okay, so not this Sunday, but last Sunday. By the way, my dad got out of the nursing home from when he had COVID and was able to finally go home. And he's starting to get up, move around, walk around good. You know, he can't really see, but uses a walker. He can get around, so he's good. Yeah, well, he's getting around, just got home pretty much, but it's doing good. And then not this Easter Sunday, but the Sunday before, he was coming out of church, and so somebody was holding the door for him. And he snagged his foot on the carpet, fell, and broke his hip. So he got taken to the emergency room, and then on like Tuesday he had to have his hip replaced. And technically his heart stopped for a minute, and they brought him back, and he is doing super awesome. They're surprised about how well he was doing. He's a tough old bird. So now he's back at the Boone Springs Care Center again. Getting rehabilitated, get up and get walking again. It's like, geez, Dad. It's like, Dad. Honestly, now I'm laughing about it, but at that time I was worried. But with how he is, I kind of figured if God, I prayed about it and put in God's hand. I'm like, God, if you want him to come through the surgery, okay. If you feel it's better if he doesn't, okay. So I left it in God's hand. God said, okay, he can survive. Okay. So he's doing well. His stomach's been upset because of the pain medication and that, but and so this Sunday, they'd asked us beforehand if we wanted to come down for Easter, and we hadn't made up our minds. So after he fell and broke his hip, we're like, yeah, let's go down there and visit him. At the time, I thought I'd be visiting him in the hospital, but no, he got moved to Boone Springs, which is a care center down there, and it's like, oh, okay, so we can go visit him. So yeah, that happened, and so he's good. He's doing good. We went down and visited him, so I took those projects with me to work on in the van on the way down. Um, Kids had fun with grandma. We took her out to eat. We also had an interesting experience, which, okay, so we get down there. It's Friday night, and we're hungry, and we're like, usually we order pizza. We're like, let's just go out. Let's take mom out. Let's go out and go eat. And we're out, and we're going to go to Chili's because the kids love Chili's for some reason. And I love Chili's, so I have no problems going there. So we're going to go there, and my husband, me and my mom are really bad about saying we want to try new places, and we never do. And that has changed a lot since I married my husband because he actually makes me go try new places. Like he'll push me out of my comfort zone. So, which has really broadened my scope of where to eat, but I also don't get to eat at Chili's as much, but that's beside the point. So we're down there and we're driving, and then we see a restaurant called Twin Peaks. And we're all like, oh, I wonder what that's like. And Jason's like, hey, let's try it. We're like, okay, sure. You're driving, so sure, we'll go try it. And the funny thing is, well, what we originally were going to do is go to Red Robin, but it was closed. They had to close early for some reason. I don't know what it was. And as we're driving out of Red Robin, we see a Hooters, and my husband makes a joke about, hey, we should go to Hooters. It's like, no. Christian woman. My mom's a very devout Christian. Husband's not a Christian. He's not baptized yet, but we're working on him. So, but he goes to church and all that with me and helps me with the kids and teaching them. So, well, we're like, sure, we'll go to Twin Peaks because there's an elk outside and all this. We think it's a like a like a Outback Steakhouse or something like that because it has that rustic feel to it. We get inside. The waitresses have on booty shorts. They have like these low cut. Their boobs are sticking out, and we're like, oh no. We stay. I don't know why mom didn't say let's go, or none of us said let's go. We decided we'd stay and eat there. The food was good. I was wondering why on the sign it said scenic view. Now I understood. I understood the Twin Peaks thing. So we ended up going to a restaurant very much like Hooters. We had a very nice waitress, by the way. Kids had fun. They were oblivious, fortunately. It's like, oh. So yeah, that was our interesting time visiting my mom. Other than that, it was just kind of regular Easter for us. We went Saturday. We had Easter dinner on Saturday, so we had prime rib, broccoli casserole, and deviled eggs. I made the deviled egg. Actually, what happened was the Sunday Dad broke his hip. We were at church. See, I live in Ohio. My dad lives in Kentucky, so we were at our church having an egg hunt. My parents' church doesn't do an egg hunt. That's a whole different thing. We won't go into it. So they had an egg hunt, and they expected a bigger crowd because people weren't coming out still because of COVID, apparently. So they had a crap load of eggs left over. So Jason brought home a whole bunch of eggs. I dyed eggs with the kids last week, and so we took those down. I cracked and peeled all the eggs and made deviled eggs. So I now know how to make deviled eggs because mom doesn't have a recipe. She's just one of those, oh, toss some of this and this. That she gave me a recipe. I looked at it, I was like, okay, I just tossed stuff in. So I made deviled eggs, and we had me and my husband, after we made the prime rib, we decided to try something new we'd never tried, which was making we could have prime rib for dinner. The kids would like that. Because mom said the leftover prime rib home with that. So we decided we love Alton Brown. So he wants to do Yorkshire pudding. So I looked up the recipe and we made Yorkshire pudding. And it turned out good. It was good because it's like crispy on the outside and then the inside is like a custardy bread. It's so delicious. And you use like, you're supposed to cook it in the pan you cook the roast in, but we didn't do that because there's so much juices. So we did that, and I think that's all we had. Prime rib, eggs. Mom's fruit salad. And when I say fruit salad, most people think a bowl of fruit mixed together. No, this is more 1950s, 60s style fruit salad. It's a canned fruit cocktail, cottage cheese, Cool Whip, and Jell-O. It's delicious, but it is not a healthy fruit salad, but I love that stuff. Actually, I still have some in the fridge. Oh, it also has nuts in it. Yeah, that was our Easter dinner. So we ate good, and we also took Mom down her birthday gift because her birthday is April 18th. I took her down a whole big bag of white chocolate candies and like 4 white chocolate Snickers bar I found at the local Dollar General. So we got all that, and we had all that, and then we went and visited Dad. We took him prime rib, deviled eggs, and all that. His stomach was still upset because he's on dialysis, so his body doesn't get rid of stuff as fast. So the pain medication, they gave him like a morphine pain medication. It was messing up his stomach, so he wasn't eating good. But he did like the deviled eggs. I got it pretty good, or all right from Dad. That's high praise. So on Sunday, the Easter Bunny came. I grew up with the Easter Bunny hiding the Easter baskets. Our Easter Bunny just left them on the table. And our Easter Bunny doesn't hide eggs. So we went and took Mom out after church. After church, we went to O'Charlie's for lunch. We had a great waiter. He was awesome. And the food was really good. It'd been a while since I've been there. Oh, sorry about the nose. And so we did that. And then we went home, hid eggs in the backyard, and found out 2 people hiding the eggs is not a good thing. Because Mom hid some, and I hid some. I remembered mostly where mine were. I didn't know where she hid hers, and she forgot where she hid hers. I should probably clarify. My mom is like 80, so... No, she is 80, because Dad turned 70, and she turned 80 this year. Yes, my parents are 10 years apart, and Mom's the older one. So yeah, she helped me hide the eggs and stuff, and it's like afterwards it's like we're down to 1 egg. It's like, Mom, where did you hide the egg? Because I think we found all mine. She's like, I don't know. We're all out there looking for the last egg. It's like, oh, good grief, this brings back memories. I was like, I think they found all the ones on the wood pile. She went and looked, and she found, oh, nope, over here. It was fun. And then I crashed Monday, because that's how I am. Well, actually, I didn't crash. I came home and cleaned the kitchen. It had Jason help me, so the kitchen is nice and clean now. Okay, I'm just rattling. You guys have heard stories from me and everything else. This video is going on like 39 minutes. I gotta get it uploaded. So thank you all for watching. Thank all the new subscribers. Please like and subscribe. Just thank you for watching me. I do read the comments. I don't always reply to the comments, but I do enjoy hearing from you guys. And it's good to know there's people out there who like me just because I'm weird, crazy, and that. So I will talk to you all next time. I'll try to figure out better video solutions, but right now I don't have any, so we're just sticking with the laptop. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.